everyone, welcome back. Today I am making low carb lasagna. I have the meat sizzling right behind me on the stove, and I'm gonna get that off the stove, bring everything over here, and I'm gonna show you what I use and how I assemble it to make this keto approved low carb lasagna. I'll be right back after this. So I have everything right in front of me to assemble this lasagna. It's super quick, it's easy, and it's low carb. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I do it. Okay, so I have everything right in front of me here to assemble this lasagna. I browned 1 pound of ground beef and I mixed in about 8 ounces of Italian sausage. It just gives it a little bit more flavor. I also used Rao's, which is a low carb marinara sauce. And the seasoning that I used was just a little bit of salt, and I used an Italian herb seasoning that I picked up at Sam's Club. It's a grinder, and I just put that in there and it's ready to go. So today for my noodles, I'm gonna be using these egg wraps that I got from Aldi. They are low carb, they're actually 0 carb, low calories, and they are made out of eggs and cauliflower. And instead of cutting them into strips to fit into a traditional rectangular pan for lasagna, I'm gonna be using a round iron skillet, and I'm gonna be just using these whole. And so I'm gonna show you how I do that. The first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of the sauce. I also sprayed my pan with some cooking spray so that the cheese doesn't stick. And I'm going to spread a little bit of the mixture into this iron skillet. And these are very paper thin. So I'm gonna be doubling these up. I'm gonna be using 2 of these together for each layer. So this is 1 layer. You could get away with using 1 layer, but it's just really thin. I prefer to have mine a little bit thicker. My skillet here perfectly fits the wraps. So I thought, why cut them into strips when I can just layer them this way? So I got my 2 layers of egg wraps. I'm gonna put some of the beef mixture into the skillet on top of the egg wrap, covering the entire surface of the egg wrap. If any of the egg wrap is exposed, it will be crunchy, and we don't want that. So I'm going to go around all the edges and make sure that it's all covered. And I have some mozzarella cheese here, and I'm just gonna spread a little cheese. Bring it all the way to the edges. And then I'm gonna be putting 2 more of the wraps on top. More of the sauce. And then I'm gonna top with the rest of the mozzarella. And then the last step is I'm going to take some more of the grinder and put some more Italian seasoning along the top. Here is my very full pan of lasagna. I'm going to be placing this into an oven at 375 degrees, and then I'm going to bake it for maybe 25 to 30 minutes until it is all golden brown and bubbly, and I will show you what it looks like when it is all done. I have just pulled this lasagna from the oven. It is hot and bubbly, and yes, I did need a cookie sheet underneath. It did drip. Pardon the sound of my air fryer in the background if you can hear that. But I'm gonna let this sit and firm up, and then I'm going to cut into it and dish it up and show you what it looks like. And I gotta go check the air fryer. Okay, I am ready to try this lasagna, and here is I just wanted to find a replacement that was low carb and healthy, and I decided to try these wraps. I am speaking the truth here. If you didn't know that this was not pasta in this dish, I don't know if you would be able to tell or not. I took such a big bite. It is so good. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this, and I will see you in my next video.